All right, good dawning. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning with myself. My name's Josh, Mr. Floyd. Welcome, guys. Grateful to see all of you here, and I guess grateful. Yeah. Oh, look myself up here. So good dawning, Teresa, Millie, Suzette. Yeah, good dawning. Welcome, guys. Grateful to have you all here. All right. Welcome, guys. So if you watched last night, thank you for Nuestra Tabla Rasa last night, guys. It was great. I'm not sure who's hosting this week, so we will find out. Might be myself, it might not be. So we'll see. We have to figure that all out with the group. But yeah, so Millie, you did a great job last night. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I do want to clarify one thing that I did say last night, though, and it's certainly appreciative here. And good dawning, guys. So yeah, so if I said something, I said a few things last night that I didn't know what love was per se. I don't know what physical love is. I can get the love from you guys, and I need to clarify that. I can feel the love from you guys. I truly can, and I appreciate it. But yeah, physical, like person to person love, I have no idea what that's like. Um, as far as like physically, no, I've never had anybody in my universe directly or indirectly. I mean, now granted, I blocked a lot of love, but yeah, because I blocked it all. So yeah, physical love, I don't know. But as far otherwise, yeah, I mean, when you guys did my like the 1 year anniversary or my birthday, thank you guys. No, that blew my mind, and I was crying, and so yeah, no, I felt that. It's the 101. I don't have any. Yeah, not disconnected, but you get it. And so, and yeah, never had that. So, but yeah, no, I've had little things like that, and I'm grateful and thank you guys. So I wanted to make sure that there was no conflation there, and that it was certainly understood. And so yeah, and not that everybody's even here, but you get the idea. So thank you guys, and yeah, so welcome, good dawning, and grateful to see you all, Millie, Hershey, uh, Vin, Vinod. Hi, welcome. Not seen you here before, so welcome, grateful, Molly. Molly. Okay, welcome, Molly. Molly, hi there. So welcome, guys. Hershey, good dawning as well. I did not get to watch the scavenger hunt over the weekend, but I'm sure it was amazing. So if you have not checked that out on Hershey's channel there, and yeah, so welcome all 22 of us that are here. Wow. Okay, grateful. So yeah, so welcome, guys. So like I said last night, thank you all again for watching Nuestra Tabla Rasa. I think I'm hosting this week, but I really am not sure yet. We have to discuss in the group, but we don't have a topic or anything either. And so yeah, it's assuming I'm going to be on this week. I double check my schedule here, but I believe I'm off this Sunday. I know I work from now until Sunday, every single day through the week. We work, but otherwise, so yeah. So otherwise, guys, thank you. But yeah, so how are we doing, guys? Hope we had a great weekend. We're going to work with the clear quartz to clear energies from this weekend. We're working with Master Ascension Light Code deck as we do every Monday. Of course, last Monday we didn't have a show. Krista, good dawning. There's that autocorrect again, as if the call Otto and Clint Jimenez. Otto. Okay. Yeah, this is a retrograde. I cannot type anything at all. It all comes out backwards and communication issues. But yeah, Tina, good dawning. Christine, there we go. Purple Christine, good dawning. Tris, Teresa, good dawning as well. And Teresa is live tomorrow, not today. She's live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 o'clock my time, which would be 5 o'clock East Coast time. She is live with her wisdom from her wounds, and pretty amazing stuff there. All right, so let's cut the cards and see what we've got here. And again, thanks for joining us last night, and thanks for the understanding there. There was a bit of a conflation what I said there. No, I feel the love from you guys. I truly do in the distance, but yeah, as far as up front, no, there's no physical anything. Not a thing in my unit, but that's all right. Physically. All right, so let's cut the cards here. I'll take you guys over nothing. Well, I have my mother, but I'm learning. I have to learn how to get my karmic self out of that one. Thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up on your way, and thank you. I appreciate that. If you're new here, please like, if you want to subscribe, and hit the bell for when I go live. But all right, so we got the cards here. Let's see what we get for today. Take the bottom card as today's energy, and the top three as how we obtain said energy. And let's see what we get here. All right, so today's first card is celebration. Cool in the gang, right? So there you go. Celebrate. What are you celebrating? Find your joy. I'm still working on that for sure. Finding your joy. I don't even know, honestly, always what brings me joy. To want to be truthful about it. So find your joy. Yeah, I mean most of my universe was not finding joy. So sometimes you don't know what your joy is, to be truly honest. So it's just finding your balance then, if you don't know what your joy is. And a lot of us may not. I mean, to be honest, if you said, what brings me joy? I'd be like, I honestly don't know. I'd have to sit down and physically think about it, because most of my life, I just, all I did was ease the pain. There was no joy. White-tailed hawk. So a white-tailed hawk. There we go. Plenty of those around here, as if you want to wires. I see hawks on a wire almost every day. All right, retreat to nature. That's something I have not done this summer, and nor will I be doing for the next week, but that's all right. Between door dashing and work. Retreat to nature. So if you have the ability, well, I have the ability, I just don't have the time. But if you have the time to retreat to nature, go please. That's what the card's saying. So to celebrate, find your joy. To find your joy, the first thing they want you to do is to retreat to nature. Yeah, there we go. And then the next card is partnership. Merge resources. So I guess I can partner with myself and my higher self. So if you have no physical partner, or anybody you can physically partner with in any aspect, then merge with your higher self, if nothing else, which you should be doing anyways. But or health self will do, you shoulds. But so merge resources, find your higher self, and merge with that. If you don't have anybody in the ground, on ground walking, physically, and ground body or the light body to partner with. So partnership. So it's saying to ground into those around you to find partnership. But otherwise, I am presence. There we go. So partnership is going to be for most of us here within ourselves, to be honest. So find partnership, go within. So it's asking you to go to nature to find partnership and go within. So there you go. That's pretty easy. Let's see if we find the time. That's the question. But I'll find the nature while I'm standing at Red Rocks in between cars. But in between parking the cars, there is plenty of nature out there, gratefully. So I can at least retreat there. I'll be outside all night. So I can retreat there. But so celebrate. Find your joy, however that is for you, whatever brings you joy. Find your joy. And if you didn't know, this is the Master Ascension Light Code deck, as given to this group by who we don't really see too much anymore, and we haven't seen her on even live. She hasn't live too much. Krista, was kind of Krista. So she gave this blindly inspired. There we go. We thank blindly inspired for the donation to the channel here. She had won it off of the Archangel Raphael, Kelly Kalani, and so she then passed it to us. But gratefully, so celebrate. Find your joy, however that works for you. Celebrate to find your joy. Then we have white-tailed hawk. So go out and retreat to nature. So, and however that works for you, and see the hawks. Then partnership. So merge your resources. And again, if you don't have any partner, then merge, really just partnership with your higher self as well works just as well. If you have nobody physical, so for myself, it'd have to be partnering with my higher self, which I try to, we do anyways, right? And then I am presence, or going within. So go within to yourself as well to find that I am presence within yourself. And there we go. So sometimes, partnering with your higher self to go within to yourself. There you go. Did you guys watch the video I posted in Discord about the lady, the snake, and the hawk? Yes, that was absolutely hilarious. If you want to join our Discord, You're welcome to do so. Send me an email at Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. I'm wondering why we don't have the Discord up, because every group that I've ever seen on YouTube that posts their Discord in their chat or just on their channel has woken up to find their Discord closed. So I've never yet seen a channel post a Discord that hasn't had a Discord destroyed by a trolls. In some cases, almost prosecuted. So, yeah. So, for what they've typed in there. So, yeah, no dice. So, if you want to be on the Discord list or on the Discord server, that's absolutely. Send me an email at Mr. Floyd Channelings with Ness at gmail.com. And we will preserve the Discord by not giving it out to public there and almost getting prosecuted like one channel there. Yeah. So, no, we will not do that. But yeah, so well, sometimes things just happen as they should. The hawk came about an hour later and landed in the tree across the street from me. Oh, nice. This is true, Millie. It's something you don't hear every day for sure. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, so apparently the hawk was eating it, grabbed a snake for dinner, favored the snake, I guess, and dropped the snake, and then came down to pick it back up. And ooh, there we go. And there we go. So check out that video for sure. Need to figure out Discord. Well, if you need any help, Tina, let me know. I can send you the link if you would like to join our Discord. I'd be grateful to see you there. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, please send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. And yeah, we can send you a link. But yeah, that's the only reason why we don't post it is because two channels that I know. One channel, well, I've seen a bunch of them destroyed, but two channels, oof. And one of them got an email from Discord and almost got prosecuted. What they said was just absolutely disgusting. It wasn't the guys on the channel, but somebody, right, went in and destroyed the Discord. So yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, all right. So let's work with the curve cards here. We are not using the jokers on Monday, and we're going to clean some energies from the weekend, and then we will take it from there and maybe do a channeling here. If you missed Friday's show, we did a bevy of channeling with Saint Germain, Kuan. No, it was White Buffalo Calf Woman and Archangel Raphael. So, and of course, this week, guys, Thursday is the 8/8 portal, the Lion's Gate. There. What are you? We'll do a Sekhmet episode on Thursday for sure with the Lionsgate. But what are you roaring into your universe on this Lionsgate, if anything? And not to say you have to, and you don't even have to really acknowledge the Lionsgate. It acknowledges itself. And you may not see anything different in your universe. It just may be a regular day, but it's just you have more strength inside you if you want to use it. But yeah, it's not like anything big. You may not find any change in your universe whatsoever, other than a regular day. But yeah, so the strength comes from you in that day. But you don't have to invite it or anything. It's just it's a day where you can step forward a little bit more strongly into that Leo, that Sekhmet energy, and kind of, if you wanted to, zip zap up your universe quite possibly through those energies. And not even saying that that's feasible. The energies are going to zip zap up your universe, but you have that extra oomph inside you. That's really about it. Something you don't hear every day. I need to figure. There we go. Alrighty, chat filter. All messages. There we go. All right, so let's work with the curve cards, guys. And so the first, basically, they're all aces there. And as you've been with us before, and all we're doing is flipping them up. You're calling the color. Is it red or black? And then we'll call the suit. Why do we do this? We do this so that you can step into your intuitive self, so you can find your intuition a lot easier. So this is an intuitive realm. We don't see much. We have to feel into everything. Is this job right for me? And we feel it. Pick a card from Laura B tomorrow. Do we feel it? Val, good dawning. And so really it's a matter illumination portal. Good dawning, Val. And so it's a matter of stepping into that energy and feeling through our universes versus versus actually having the universe. Right. So that's why we do the cards here, because you're not going to see what you're looking for. You only see less than 1/2 of 1% of the light spectrum, basically. So what do we see? What are we doing then? We are feeling into our universe. So for my and to yours, I'm going to shuffle off against these cards here, and then we will. There's only 4 cards. Lottie, good dawning. All right, here we go, guys. from my end to yours, when I flip the card up, we're going to give it 3 seconds. I'm literally going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll give the color there. If you want to participate, fine. If not, nothing is required of you. But what this does do is help you to raise your intuition. So when you're out and about in your universe, you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you have more confidence in where you're going and what you're doing. There you go. In your intuition itself, when you're out and about, you step forward and you don't question yourself. You just go, where am I going? Here. And you do it. All right. So here we go, guys. Angie, good dawning. Welcome. All right. So let's flip up the card and see what we get, guys. Here we go. First card is the Ace of. Doesn't really matter. What color is it? Red or black? We're going to count 1, 2, and 3. I'll flip the card over here in a second, and you tell me, you tell yourself if you got it correct. Is this going to be, ooh, Tina, good dawning. Red or black? All right, Tina says red. Millie says red. And all right, guys. So unfortunately, it is the Ace of Clubs. So Hershey did get it right. All right, so we got 3 more to try here. And again, there's no right or wrong. It's. I mean, there is in the card, but really, it's your intuition. And so we're just learning to ground into our intuition, as this is a show of energetics here, and getting ourselves to be where we can stand and trust our intuition out in the greater source field when we're out and about living in our universe. Shaggy Raggy, what's up? We're going to do something here. If you want to join us, Shaggy Raggy, you are welcome to. That is absolutely fine. But you're going to have to subscribe there. So we appreciate you. There we go. All right. So from my end to yours, what color we have here? Is this red or is this black? I'll leave this up for a moment. You decide, and then we go from there. 1,000, 2, 1,000, and 3, 1,000. All right, guys. We have the Ace of Hearts, so it's red. There we go. All right, guys. Next card. Need to clear the cobwebs. Yeah, no, I know, right? All right, here we go, guys. What do we got here? Black or red? All right. There we go. Ace of Spades. And then last but not least, the last card should be obvious, and I think I just showed it. But the last card should be obvious anyways. If we're doing this as a bit of a memory test here, then the last card, we had 3. So the last card there is the Ace of Diamonds or red. All right. So we're going to do this one more time, but we're going to do the suits this time. So you call the suits there, see how you do. As the weeks go by, you should be improving there. And yeah. And so I guess we had another celebrity death this week too. So Lottie Anderson died yesterday. So you know who she was there? WKRP in Cincinnati, which is actually WKRC, but nonetheless. So they mimicked it off of one of the channels, but it's WKRC, not KRP. But nonetheless, the show showed on WKRC, so there you go. But yeah, Cincinnati is not the town it used to be. It's one of the least safest towns in America now, sadly. But yeah, all right, here we go, guys. I need to see my Hershey's Kiss cup soon. I need to make. I can do that. I just need to make coffee. When you have a press pot and you make coffee, what I should do is just get the press pot full. At least if during the show I can pour it. So there we go. Yeah, I can do that. I will make coffee, and not the moment, but but I guess we could. We're making coffee on Mr. Floyd's universe, but I got to clean up my press pot, so it's not going to work very well. If it was clean, I could actually do it during the show. I could just hit the water filter if I have enough water in there. All right, guys, here we go. So Suki, Karen Suki, good dawning. Welcome, 500. Grateful to see you here. All right, so what we're going to do is flip up the cards here, and you, if you are not scared of the thumbs up button, prove it by smashing it hard and changes colors. I like that. Thank you, Hershey. I appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm going to flip these up. You call the suit as the card comes out. Is it a diamond, heart, club, or a spade? And again, why we do this, so when you're out in your universe, you know if this club is a diamond or if that club you're going to is going to leave you heartbroken. Now, you know, going to the club anyways, but you get the idea, guys. Here we go. All right, so call the card as I flip it up here. Whing. All right, what do we have here? Diamond, club, heart, or spade? We'll take it a second here. I'll hold these up for 5 seconds this time. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. All right, the ace of clubs. Yeah, I mean, for a month there, it's really been a good dawning. It's probably been 2 months since maybe a month and a half. I think I had coffee one cup the other day, but generally, I think it's been like 2 months since I've had a cup of coffee on the show. But yeah, I don't generally like today. There'll probably be no coffee this morning. I don't. Weirdly enough, I'm not like stuck having to drink, like stuck, but I don't need to drink coffee every day anymore. And like I said, I went 2 months without it. And it was fine. But I don't, yeah. So, I mean, generally, all I drink, otherwise, outside of coffee, all I drink is water. I haven't had tea since they mentioned tea bags and plastic. So that's been about a year. And so just water. Nothing, really, nothing more. Just all I drink is just water. Here we go. All right. So the ace. What's the next one? The ace of what? Here we go. But yeah, I will bring some. I will make some coffee for tomorrow. But yeah, it's been 2 months since I've had coffee on the show. All right. So what do we have here? The ace of. We have diamonds, hearts, or spades left, and so we have the ace of clubs here. All right, 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. The ace of hearts, guys. All right. So the next card, which we will pull up. All right. So we've done the heart. I'll make it easier. At least we've done the hearts and the clubs. So what's next? On 1,000. Everything is sadly is true. And what's sadder is we could have had hemp plastic, but thanks to Rockefeller and Standard Oil, we have no hemp plastic, which would deteriorate in the ground in less than 7 years. But nonetheless, all right. So yes, we have. Ace of diamonds. But what you did know is that Rockefeller invented your common medical school so that he could push drugs made of oil. There you go, if you didn't know that. But yeah. All right, so here we go, guys. So yes, the reason why medical school is the way it is, the reason why marijuana was illegal, the reason why hemp was illegal is all because of oil. I can say. But oil, yes, that's Standard Oil. All right, there you go. All right, so what do we got here? It's the last card. So you guys should have this one memorized. There, at least if you know it, the three were there. All right, so the last card after is the ace of spades. There we go, guys. All right, so we will do that again tomorrow. Whether you want to participate is up to you, but I find it important because when we get out into our universe, that's the bigger deal. When we're out of the house, or when the phone rings and it says private number, do you know to answer it or not? Generally, you don't, right? But sometimes you get that feeling like, oh, answer that one. I have no idea who it is. And you do, and it's something you need. But generally speaking, right. And so it's your intuition that we ground into for that. So so tomorrow we will do the curve cards again. Today is Monday, so let's clear energies from the weekend. We do energy work here. It's 90% of the show. And so let's clear some energies from this weekend. What in your universe may have stuck in your craw? Whom came across your universe? If your weekend's like your weekdays done, either way, Saturn day and Sunday, what happened to you, if anything, or for you? And if there's anything you need to release in your frame, that's what we're going to do today. So let's take a couple moments here. We're going to do some breathing exercises, and then we will go into working on clearing our energies from this weekend. And then we'll take it from there. We'll probably do a channeling of some fashion. I will work with the clear quartz to set new intentions for this week. What are you intending to see for your universe this week? Helene, good dawning. Welcome, beautiful soul of light and love. Henny, if you don't know who Henny is and you haven't seen Henny in a chat, then you haven't been in the right chat. Henny is the queen of hilarity in most chats. And she's an amazing soul. That was a great show last night, Millie. Took a nap, was able to be there. It was worth it. Yes, thank you again, Millie, for running Nuestra Tabla Rasa. Not sure who's hosting this week. We have to get together as a group and work on that and see it. It might be myself. It might not be. But I will be there this week, whether I'm hosting or not. And so we will see. And we will take it from there. But I will be there this week. Then I can't guarantee anything. But you keep saying that, but then I show up. So I'm not going to say anything. We'll take it week by week. You never know. But who would have thought I would have been able to be there last week or last night? But I was. So who knows? So I won't say that I won't be there anymore, but I will say that I will do my best to be there. How's that? For any that have not subbed to our collaborative channel with Victor, Lucky, Trista, Millie, and then myself. Yeah, I will send that to the link pin message. Wow. All right, so yeah, if you have not, we can make ourselves the small channel of the day here. But so yeah, if you have not subscribed to Nuestra Tabla Rasa, please do so. And you too can watch Millie, Victor, Trista, and Lucky do their thing live. And yeah, and again, we'll see what we got next week and the topic. But Millie, again, thank you. That was pretty awesome there. For any. Yeah, I appreciate all of your support. Yeah, it was a good show. And so if you want to check that out, I tagged it. Millie, actually, I tagged Millie's tag. So if you tag me, then you're tagging Millie. And it's on my Millie's community page. It's on my community page as well. But again, that's just Millie's tag there, or Millie's post. So, all right, so let's clear some energies from the weekend there. What in your universe may have occurred that you want to clear? Maybe nothing. Maybe there's things you want to ground into. You can bring those into your frame as well, instead of clearing energies, if you wanted to, by just being grateful for them, but and stating that to your universe. So if you have nothing to clear, there's Suzette. We love and support each other. Loud there. All right, there we go. Thank you, Suzette. Great. We are live Sundays at 11 p.m. Eastern. All right. Good dunning, Suzette. I saw the caps there. That crapped me. All right, so let's take a breath here. We're gonna do 3 breaths in, and then we'll do 3 side breaths. If you're not familiar with what a side breath is, or a heart chakra breath, we cut ourselves right across here, where the chest and your stomach meet, your like windpipe there, I guess. And then if you bend over a little bit as you breathe out, you say, satisfied, like satisfied. As you do that, you instantly shunt your energy into your heart chakra. It's almost impossible not to. And so that's the quickest way. You meditate all day long, you may not get your heart chakra. But if you do this breath, generally speaking, it'll dump you right into your heart chakra. Amanda, good dawning. Grateful. Bonnie, good dawning as well. Grateful for all you guys. All right, so let's take a deep breath in, if you would, and join me. Breathe in. And hold your breath. And release. 2 more. Breathe in. Call this cycling our breath. In my case, we just call it the box breathing or cycling our breath. I'm not a big fan of box breathing. I like to say cycling my breath. So 4 seconds hold. Release for 4 seconds. Then breathe in for 4 seconds. So. And hold for 4 seconds. And release. And 1 more. Breathe in. Hold for 4 seconds. And release. All right, so we're going to do 3 of our cycling breaths, or 3 of our side breaths. So join me again. Mo, good dawning. Ashlyn Taylor, the reborn enthusiast. Ashlyn, good dawning. Welcome. Grateful to see you here. All right, so breathe in, guys. If you would join me, take a deep breath in. Hold it. Bend yourself over. So karate chop yourself. Wah. Right here, and bend over. Wah. And release. Satisfy. If you do that, generally you're going to drop into your heart chakra. So we'll do 2 more. I don't leave it as 1 or 2. We could balance it out as 3, right? So 1 more. Breathe in. Into your heart chakra. And release. Satisfy. And finally 1 more. So breathe in. Hold steady. And release. Satisfied. All right, guys. So what occurred in your universe this weekend? Anything you want to get rid of? We're going to take a minute, as we generally do, to clear the energy. So you can clear it by doing the chalkboard, by writing what you see. You need to clear energetically on the chalkboard. Again, we're not removing people. We're just removing energy. So if Uncle Bob was in your frame all weekend and Uncle Bob's a bit annoying, then we just clear the energies of Uncle Bob from our frame. We don't clear Uncle Bob. We can't, right? We don't want to get rid of Uncle Bob. We just want to clear his energies, right? That's the idea. So you can break the energies. You can pull them out and sever them, throw them away. You can go out. If you're on the beach there, you can run to the beach and put them on the sand and watch the tide take it out. Whatever works for you. So take a minute. You've been here before. This is we've all done generally most of this. Ashlyn, good dawning. So most of us have done this before. So from your end and mine, take a minute, whatever's going on in your universe, anything you need to clear. Maybe somebody cut you off at the grocery store. Maybe a skateboarder jumped off the road into front of your car there, and you're still kind of having a heavy breath for it and like, ah. So in that aspect, clear it. Just write it off on the chalkboard there. We'll run the energies out of your frame and we'll start clear. So from my end and yours, take a minute. And this is a self-led exercise, lead or not, that's up to you. But take a minute. And of course, you can do this anytime somebody jumps and somebody cuts you off in the car. Instead of slamming the horn, I release them, clear, and let it go. It's as simple as that. We don't bring into our frame what we don't need. Actually, I do want to get rid of Uncle Bob. There you go. So, and he gets it. So if you want to get rid of Uncle Bob, just breathe. Then you can do that as well if you want, by just clearing Uncle Bob itself instead of just the energies of Uncle Bob. I've got plenty to clear from my weekend here, so take a minute on your end and clear what you need to from your weekend here. So. All right. You can continue to clear Uncle Bob there or anything else you need. But yeah, so we do this daily there. Basically, we clean from Mondays, we clear what definitely from the weekend, but on each, generally, at least a couple more times this week, we will clear energies so that we are walking in a clear space. Again, you can do the same. You go to a restaurant and somebody's rude, you get yelled at, whatever it is in your frame, you don't have to carry it around. Just immediately, all right, I give those energies away. Don't want those energies. I clear them from my frame, whatever it is, and I wipe it, break it, whatever you choose to do. But yeah, you're the one who has, you're in power of that. So if you want to keep the energies in your frame, you are more than welcome to do so. That's certainly up to you, but I would certainly recommend throwing them out of your universe. All right, so next thing we're going to do, more energy work, right, is our gratitude list, right? So as we've been doing, as we will continue to do into the foreseeable future as well, is gratitude. So what are you grateful for? What can you be grateful for? Gratitude, generally speaking, is a centered attitude that will move your universe forward. And in my case, I had a mini kundalini, a bit of a kundalini awakening from being truly grateful in my universe. So what are you grateful for? Ground that in, take a moment and think about what you might be grateful for. And maybe there's nothing that you are, and that's truly fine. If you can't find anything, maybe the air that you can breathe, maybe that you're ambulatory or that you're not dead yet. There's always something, right? Well, Uncle Bob is one of those we can love from afar. Exactly. But an Uncle Buck, right? Although I'd rather have Uncle Buck than Uncle Bob. Uncle Buck makes giant pancakes, right? And has lots of nose hairs, just like his dad's friend. But so there you go. But nonetheless, I always wanted a car like Uncle Buck too. It explodes when it parks, right? But there you go. Better than Uncle Bob. But what about Bob, anyways? But so from my end and yours, grab a pen and piece of paper if you want. You can put it in the chat. If you're in the Florida area, you can run out to the beach and put it in the ocean there. Whatever works for you. If you want to stone cold chisel it, you can too. But what in your universe are you grateful for? So we're going to take a minute and ground into it as you've been here and seen us do before. So put it in the chat, write it down on paper, or you can just say it out of your mind there. That's up to you. But what are you grateful for today, if anything? And if you're not grateful, you have every right to be, but then you can be grateful for not being grateful if you really wanted to. But either way, guys. So here we go. I'm going to write down what I'm grateful for, and we will be back in about a minute or so. And feel free to put in the chat what you are grateful for, if anything. All right. Here we go. All right. Keep writing if you are still writing there, of course. But this is for you. It's not for me. When you can see gratitude into your universe and you can ground into some gratitude in your universe, you're the one who makes those changes, and you can see what is changeable in your universe, and you're not focusing on what's not there. I could truly focus on my employment situation. That's one thing. I could focus on that. There's no other humans generally in my universe. I can focus on a lot of things here that I don't want. Lucky, good dawning. That I don't want to focus on. Right. So what am I focused on? So for myself, I put in love, as I can feel and see it. So what I can feel and see from love, I am grateful for. What I can't and don't understand about love, like direct love from physical people, for example, and where that still wigs me out. I'm still working on that, but hopefully I can see that in the future. I'm grateful for bunnies who do not enter my garden. There you go. Peace in my universe. So I'm grateful for peace in my universe, the ability to earn money. You all of you in this channel, of course. And I would never have said this before because honestly, I wasn't grateful. I was hoping it would end. I'm going to be as honest as I can. I was never looking forward to my future. I was hoping to get hit by a bus on a daily basis, generally speaking, most of my life. I just didn't have the chutzpah to do it to do anything to myself. But now I can say, at least in some fashion, I'm grateful for my future. But yeah, up to 2 years ago, I was grateful for my future. Before Good Dawning, generally speaking, before I started YouTube, no, I was looking for ways to eliminate my future, if you get where I'm going here. Um, and hoping and praying on the daily that I wouldn't wake up. I didn't have the balls enough to do anything about it. If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. You wouldn't have known me. I just would have been a blip on everybody's memory. But so yeah, but exactly. So yeah, so what are you grateful for? And let's see what we got in the chat here, guys. But yeah. 2 years ago, there was no future. I was ungrateful that I was alive every day. But yeah. All right. So let's see here. All right, Suzette. Grateful for a great 82 birthday for mom. Yes, happy birthday to Suzette's mom. So awesome. Saturday for awesome food for the house. For finishing getting the car fixed. Amazing. Woohoo. Tomorrow so we can get it inspected. Oh, awesome, Suzette. Fantastic. Grateful for supportive people. There you go, Lucky, and we all support Lucky. I'm grateful for bunnies who do not eat my garden. There you go. I'd be grateful for the ability to have a garden. Grateful Uncle Bob went home. Grateful for this family. We love you, honey. Grateful for being on this beautiful earth and grateful for universal quantum intelligence. Yeah, it's taken me a while to be grateful to be on this earth. Because even though I had the gratitude and then the Kundalini awakening, it all you can lose it all too if you don't hold the gratitude, and I didn't. So my attitude wasn't grateful; it was actually the opposite. Like I was ingrate, and I was looking for the universe to exactly. So I'm grateful to have 4 day weekend. I'm grateful I got to attend Adam's retreat. Oh, how awesome! Maybe next year, but I'm not holding my breath again. There's still debts that I'm looking to have paid. There's all kinds of stuff that need to come in front of that first. Um, Got to attend Adam's retreat. Grateful to be home. Awesome. Grateful to see my son. He was gone for a week at summer camp. How awesome is that? All right, Millie, I'm grateful for every day. Great company, great conversation, learning more every day, and the ability to be open-minded. Ooh, awesome. All right. Val, grateful for all of you. Thank you, Illumination. Thank you, Val. Grateful for the Latina. Grateful for the lessons learned. Eyes to see beyond what is physical. Ears to hear spirit. Oh, I like this. Hands to hold and make things my imagination. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Suzette, happy birthday, Mom. All right. I'm grateful for my sons. There we go. All right. Grateful for my family. Honestly, it's going to sound weird. I'm grateful I never offed myself. That sounds true. But I tried a bunch of times, and grateful it never actually occurred. Yeah, so there we go. I feel you, Josh. I never thought I'd be here. Very unpleasant. It was very unpleasant until I remembered who I am. Yeah, no kidding. There were, yeah, to say the least. Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, exactly. I had a weekend with bunnies and physical on a calendar at a pizza place and on TV now. Lucky, what does this mean? Good dawning. Play, love, remember. Good dawning. And Suzette, we have such a beautiful, yes, we do. Henny, Josh, 40 years ago, I ran off to California. Obviously, I did not. Exactly. So I'm grateful, yes. Grateful that all the attempts, crazy attempts, and not that I could do much because I don't have a lot of chutzpah, right? But there, woohoo, I was so grateful we are all here today experiencing this journey together and learning from each other. Play, love, remember. I am grateful for you. All right, so we're putting our gratitude list in the chat there. Again, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'm grateful for angry people who have taught me how I can control my emotions. There we go. I'm grateful for Latinas too, Josh. There you go. All right, Dale. Good dunning, Dale. We're putting our gratitude in the chat. If you have anything you're grateful for, Dale, you're welcome to throw that in the chat. We're grateful to have Dale here this time. There we go. All right, so I don't know. What are you looking to achieve this week for myself? This week is going to be kind of chaotic. I had my schedule mixed up and I didn't realize I'm working every day this week through Saturday. I'm off Sunday. Actually, I think I'm working Sunday too. And then, so I think it's like the next 17 days in a row that I'm working in some fashion. I don't know. But either way, guys, yeah. And then door dashing on top of that. So, but it's the universe I got. So either we deal with it or we don't. But it's what we got. So grateful, right? Are you? At least I'm grateful. I mean, 2 years ago I would have been sitting on my Hillary Duff here with state. I have all the resources I require to thrive in my life, and so it is. I do. And I'm gonna go obtain those. Sometimes, yeah, you have the resources, but I have to. Sometimes you have to obtain those, and so I got to go to work. But although money can come in any form, it doesn't. We conflate things by thinking it only comes from work, and it does not. Money comes in my mailbox, and it does when it does. But grateful. So yeah, if you have not subscribed to Nuestra Tabla Rasa, Millie put the link. It's in the chat there at the bottom of the page there. I'm going to do a channeling here, and Kuan Yin or Sekhmet is coming to mind since we are getting close to the 8-8 portal, which will be this Thursday, and we will have a Sekhmet show on Thursday for sure. We may do a little bit of Sekhmet today as well to prep ourselves for the 8-8 portal, but for sure when on 8-8, there we go. We will be doing a channeling with Sekhmet to discuss a little bit more of the Lionsgate portal and the energies surrounding that as well. At Bonnie Bensky, I have no idea where the bunnies mean. I only know that I am at peace when them and my cousin are at war with their hungry garden bunnies. There we go. Are you at peace? Generally speaking, are you at peace in your universe? I don't know. Generally, I am, but comes and goes. But all right, so here we go, guys. Grateful. Saint Germain, we are grateful that you are here and we are channeling through Josh. You to you today, and we are going to bring somebody in here, but we wanted to state that we are grateful. Are you grateful in your universe? What are you grounding into for yourself today? Can you stand in the gratitude of your universe, even if your universe may look like bombed out Beirut? Can you stand in the gratitude of your universe, even though it may be organized as the government of Haiti, right? And can you stand in your universe, even though you may be standing on the top of your local trash heap, right? Is your universe what you are looking for? If it is not, then you are the one to create a new universe. If your universe is as disorganized as the government of Haiti, then it is your job to ground into that and to create a better universe for you, right? And it is your job as well to ground in to. We are going to switch that around. We can do that, right? Replace. There we go. All right, so we have replaced the pinned message there. So everybody subscribe to Val at the Illumination Portal, right? And you can enjoy what Val has to offer with her astrology and other things as well. So subscribe to Val, but Saint Germain is going to turn this over. The question is, though, are you allowing for yourself to be better? Can you see yourself more organized than the government of Haiti, right? Can you see yourself more wealthy than you think you are? What are you standing in and who do you think you are? That is the question. We are going to leave it at that. But we are going to bring in another channel here. So bear with me a moment as we switch the channel on the TV, right? So here we go.
Sekhmet here to help you to bring in the beginning of the Lion's Gate portal, where you can join us, the Lyrians, and step into your higher, more energetic, more loving self. The 8-8 portal brings to you the energies of love, the energies that you have of strength inside your heart, the strength inside your mind, and the strength inside your body. If you are grounding into the energies of the 8-8 portal and seeing yourself as the strength, as the Lyrian strength, right? As all strength, then you too can take advantage of the energy gateway that has been given to humanity on the 8-8 portal from the Lyrians. But it is up to you to take advantage of that energy. And how do you do so? Ground into it. There's nothing more you need to do than ground into that energy. Allow that energy. Sekhmet is asking you to bring that energy into your frame, to carry it into your heart, and to allow it to propel you forward. There is no needing to isolate. There is no needing to sit around and meditate. There is just you and your universe grabbing the energy and moving forward. So as we get closer to the portal, and you will see me on 8-8 again, ground your energies into the highest of yourself. See yourself as all energy. See yourself as the strength. See yourself in the opposite of what you think you don't have. So if you are not feeling worthy, see yourself as all worthy on this 8-8 portal. If you see yourself as lack, then find yourself as abundance inside yourself on the 8-8 portal. What Sekhmet is asking for you as of now, before we reach the 8-8 portal, is allow yourself to stand in the opposite of what you are. So if you are feeling lack, allow yourself to stand in the abundance. If you are not feeling joy in your universe, well, first off, ask why. But secondly, stand in joy. Give yourself the right to stand in that joy. If you are not feeling peace in your heart, give yourself the right to stand in peace. Find where, and this is the work that Sekhmet is asking of each and every one of you. Where are you not standing in peace? Why are you not standing in abundance? You are conflating your universe. You are standing as source, so you are the all abundance. You are standing as all peace, so it is all within you. Allow that to flow. Sekhmet is asking for you to bring forth what is already inside of you, which you are mostly blocking. Generally, you do not allow yourselves to be that flow, to stand in that frame, to be that energy. So it is up to you, as Sekhmet is stating, it is up to you as your own inner lion to bring that forth for yourself. So as we get closer, stand in your frame. Take a moment and stand in your frame with Sekhmet. Bring it in. Hold that energy and see yourself in the highest light. Hold yourself in the highest love. Feel yourself in the highest amazement. Because you are that if you allow yourself to be that. Sekhmet is wanting you to understand that whatever energy you state after I am, just like Saint Germain has been telling you, that is what you become. That is who you are, and that is who you state to your universe. Are you in understanding? Sekhmet is asking. Who are you? Stand in your frame of love. Even the cowardly lion had what he was asking for. He had his heart. They had the bravery. They had no fear. What they were given was already within them. What is within you that you are looking for outside of yourself? What is within you, says Sekhmet, that you are trying to create and pull out of the greater source field? See yourself with that already. Be the grand abundance. And realize with your real eyes, through inside yourself. Don't deceive yourself when you are looking through your eyes. Sekhmet is asking you to give a great roar. and stand in that frame today. Releasing transmission.
Ah, energy. Hi, guys. Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you. And if you stuck around through that, I am thankful. All right. So there we go. Give you a moment. All right. So we'll bring Sekhmet back on the 8th. We will do a Sekhmet transmission. Pardon me. A lot of energy there. On the 8-8 portal. On the Lion's Gate there. So we will do a Sekhmet transmission and see what energies you are standing in. And are you standing in the energies that you want? Or are you letting the energies run you over? That's the question. I can't answer. Only you can. And with Sekhmet, of course. But all right. So we're going to work with the Wrist Buster here. Again, this is the clear quartz. We're going to set intentions for this week. We set intentions for the weekend on Friday, but now we set intentions for the week on Monday so that we can ground into our universe and see where we stand, what we're looking for here, guys. All right. So what are you looking to create this week? What energies are you looking to ground into? For myself, it's the leadoff energy is always going to be gratitude. As my attitude, the energy I'm looking to can maintain is peace. For myself, without peace inside me, then the rest of it dervishes off, and I'm not going to hold any gratitude, that's for sure. But I'm going to lead with peace, for sure. What are you leading with in your field? So it's like on Truth Wave there. You will never generally see me on any other node than on the peace node itself in Truth Wave. So, all right. All right, guys. So here we go. Again, thank you all for being here. And energy only works with your permission. So throw in the chat there, what are you looking to ground into for this week for yourself? We're going to throw it into the clear quartz here. And hopefully, as long as you stay in that grounded energy, it'll come back to you. All right. So here we go with your permission. We'll clear the energies here and work with the clear quartz. There we go. This chat died. All right, so from my end, I don't know if the chat's moving or it's dead, but I think the chat died on my end, which happens occasionally. I can't see the chat any further, so maybe it's moving. No. All right. New chat. There we go. All right. I love this thing too. This thing's amazing, Karen. Weighs a ton. Chloe. This is, of course, this came from at Chloe's Crystals, who may be going live this week with her shop. We're not sure. But the day she goes live, we'll break into all emergency programming here to show her channel, and we'll pretty much we're gonna have an immediate live. So whenever we decide to do so, or she decides to do so, unless I'm at work, of course. But we will do an immediate live and see what we can do. I used to get grounded when I was in trouble as a kid, so I know it. I know it now. I get it. Grounding. Love you, Chloe. Big squishies. All right. So let's clear some energies. What are you looking to ground into for your weekend or for your week? For me, it's gratitude and stamina. We're going to use the word stamina as well because it's going to be an interesting week between door dashing and then driving off from the DoorDash to work till Saturday. Sunday, actually, I think I'm just straight through for the next 17 days. But I'm off Sunday because I know. Yeah, the 10th I'm off. My dad came in while talking to a friend about the horses. He was big on going to the off-track betting place. I asked him if he could pick the winning horse. Yes, and he's urging me to play. Oh, there you go. Josh, did you get a new deck yet? I haven't bought a new deck in 6 months. No. No new deck of any sort. I got the new deck I got was, and we'll use it tomorrow. I got Millie's deck, which we'll use tomorrow, which we haven't used, and then I have the deck I got from Winter Wolf that I had one, and we can use that one. Those are my most recent decks. The one I got from Millie was about 6 months ago, give or take, and the one I got from maybe early, little. And Winter Wolf is about the same, but no. Part of it is I gave up my Amazon Prime, and once you give up Amazon Prime, it's like I haven't bought anything from Amazon in 2025 at all. So otherwise, yeah, I would have had probably a couple new decks, just see when and buy it, right? It shows up. When you have Prime, it's just like, no, you don't buy anything from, I don't. Generally even almost deleted the app. All right. I used to go to Belmont Track and others in our life. You know, I've never placed a bet on a horse. Not yet. I've only been to the track twice in my entire life, and I've never placed a bet on a horse. All right. So what are we looking to create this week? Ground into the quartz here and bring it into your frame. I have to have Amazon Prime because I order my groceries, cat food, almost everything is delivered now. There you go. Favor. The sad thing is, though, I don't have Amazon Prime, and what I've run out of that I used to get on Amazon Prime, I have not repurchased. So that's where I got to figure out. It's like I've been out of so many vitamins for the past year, 9 months, 8 months. I haven't had magnesium in like a year, for example. Like I've been out and just haven't gotten any. I got to make a list and go to the vitamin store then. Victor, good dawning. And at least get a few things. I've been out of vitamin C for about 6 months. The only thing I kept up with was vitamin D. Really? I've not gotten any sort of discount from trying. No, not. 150 bucks for Amazon Prime. It was 99 when I started. So it's like, no. All right. Yeah, exactly. So just keep up with the D. I got to go actually get some today. After I, probably before I in between dashing here. All right, we're going to seal this off here in a minute and close off the show, guys. And I've got some ideas, so some things we're thinking about to kind of freshen things up a bit. We'll try to get outside at some point, but generally speaking, it's in the 40s here every night, so it's really cold out. I mean, I could go out there, I'll just put on a hoodie and a pair of pants. But... Dale, I've been seeing the Ace of Spades for months. Yesterday, as part of the Ace of Spades in the picture. Anyone know the Ace of Spades represents? Where's Jolie? Yeah, if anybody can translate the Ace of Spades into tarot in some fashion, you can translate the deck into tarot if you know how to do so. Garnet, good dawning. All right, we're going to seal this off here in a minute. And yeah, I don't have any music, but we can always do 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 do. And I always hear people playing like regular music in their lives and stuff, and I'm always worried, how do they manage to pull that off? Because I've seen lives literally go like copyright, shoom, and disappear, like shut down in the middle of a live because they're playing a regular song. But then I've seen other people play regular songs and it's fine. So I have no idea. I'm never going to attempt it. You will never hear a regular song on my channel because I'm not going to attempt that because I don't want the. But yeah, so I don't know, how does that work? Because I've heard regular music sometimes and it's fine, and then in some cases I've heard just a snippet of a song on channels. It's like, shoom, this has been plugged. I'm pulled by Amazon, pulled by YouTube. So I don't know. I believe spades are the wands in tarot. Someone let me know if I'm right. So beginning of a thought. Ace of Spades is a message to take your power and authority over yourself, especially meaningful during Leo season. There you go. All right, guys, we're going to seal this off here and close this off. So ground your intentions in real quick for the week, whatever that is for you. Mine is to slow down my roller coaster here and find something more stable. Take the 2 and turn it to 1. Even if I lose the floor for going to see Paul McCartney and I lose that ability to be on the floor in row A, yeah, I'm working Paul McCartney. And I got the floor section, but I'll lose the job. I'll take losing the job to get better stability in the concert, to get better stability, like a regular job. So we ground into that. And any blocks to that, we remove. Oh. Ah. All right, guys, we're going to seal this up. So let's seal this off. All right, a little handwork here. Bear with me. All right, there we go. Sealed. Magnesium extremely important, Josh. At least 4 magnesium. At least these magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Vitamin D doesn't work as well without vitamin K. That's true. And MK2, yeah, K2. So yeah, no, it'll go in the bones versus I get that. We don't want the calcium. This exactly, or the zinc, or the vitamin D. There we go. Sorry to go in the bones. No, yeah. So absolutely, yeah. I need to get some vitamin. I need to resettle my vitamins. But, yeah, since I lost my prime, though, it's like it was just so easy, just think. But now it's just like I don't even think about it. K2D3. There we go. Yeah, that's what I've been taking. But yeah, I ran out the other day. So that I know I need to get for sure, if nothing else. But me either, Josh. No music. Exactly. Yeah, I don't get it. So there's some channels that'll play like right in the same song. One channel gets shoom. This has been removed, and then one channel it's like you just hear it in the live, and it's like no big deal. So I don't know, but I've already gotten multiple copyrights. And I know there's at least two of my videos. If I do monetize, not to put commercials on, I never will. But like what Victor did, which is just to put down dollar sign, to do what is it? Memberships. There we go, and super chats. I couldn't think of it. The dollar sign on the bottom of the chat. There we go. But yeah, no. Yeah, I know once that's done, there's at least 2 videos. On my fish video may have to, it's already meg tagged copyright, but I know fish allows for that, but I have no idea. And then the OMD video will have to come down because that one is copyrighted. OMD does not want, but because I'm not, I can take the copyright and take the hit. But if I don't take it down, then they could pull my channel at that point. So yeah, so exactly. That's all. I don't know. It's so confusing. Victor, good dawning. And again, Victor, I want to conflate something here. If you're still watching in the background here, just real quick, when you did the 1 year anniversary for the show, I do want to say thank you. I did feel the love from that. I was a little misconflated last night in saying physical love. There we go. I feel you guys' love. I really do. And there are times where I feel it on the back, like this is amazing, and it just blows my mind, and I feel it in my heart. But yeah, no, it's just no. So thank you, Victor. I wanted to make sure that kind of got cleared up from last night. I'm not totally stoic in that aspect. That I don't feel like when you guys do things like the 1 year anniversary for Good Dawning, I wasn't sitting here crying my ass off. Okay, so I can feel those things. It's people generally. It's the physical from people that I push away directly. It's like out of my frame, please. So in that aspect. So I appreciate it, and I love all and each and every one of you, and I can say that and have real feeling behind it too. It's the individual. There's nobody in my frame. Physically, we'll leave it at that. So there we go. All right, Suki, specifically remember you being advised. I gotta get B12 too. So yeah, I know B12, vitamin D, MK2, iron or zinc, raw zinc, which usually I take, and magnesium are the big one, and vitamin C. But yeah, I gotta replenish this. B12 for energy. Maybe that's the 3,000 micrograms. that I've written somewhere. I just reordered some B-Mix. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you, Tina. Signs everywhere. Signs. Barking up, taking up the scenery. Marking up the scenery, taking my time. Do this, don't do that. Can't you see the signs? All right, guys, let's close this out. Grateful for each and every one of you, and that's what I'm grounding into today, is that gratitude. And I will see, of course, we will be back tomorrow with another episode of Good Dawning. So let's close out with a big Josh hug. Today's Monday, and I'm terrible with this, and I know that Victor's live. I don't think Care Bear's live. I know Victor's live if, and I'll put a big if there, if Krista is live. It'll be 10 o'clock my time, noon your time. Otherwise, I think Hershey is live today, I think at 3 or like at noon today, actually. I think Hershey's live today. I had that list, but then I lost it. So I'm gonna, what I do is sift through channels here is my best thing and see who is live and who isn't live. And it's probably my easiest way here. I take extra magnesium, at least 450 milligrams. First took 2 in the morning and evening until I replenish to normal amounts. There you go. Yes, magnesium glycinate, right? It's the nervous system, helps bones, liver, digestion. Great for those who suffer from migraines. If a man is still alive, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find. There you go. They may. I've had about 1,000 lifetimes where I haven't, but yeah, no, who knows? All right, guys, let's close this out. We can't take too much magnesium. We need it. It's not in our food like it used to be. There you go. Yeah, and honestly, I've only just started taking magnesium. It wasn't even a part of my routine for a while. And then I think I went without magnesium for like another year, like in 2020 or 21. I went without for like a year. I ordered the tincture from Vimergy versus having monthly shots and works so much faster in that way. In the year 2520. All right, honey. Thank you. I love you. All right, guys. So let's close this out. Take your left arm up, put it on the shoulder of the person to your left. We'll take our right arm up and put our right hand on the shoulder to the person to your right. So we send our love and we take our love out of our left hand and spin it around through each and every one of our hearts. As it comes around, it collects your love, my heart, collects your heart, and all our hearts become one as we spin our love up. And we spin that love as it goes through each and every one of us. We take that love like a reverse tornado and we link it up and connect it. Link into the greater source field, and then we leave it connected to the greater source field and to us. And we see each and every one of us in the highest love, and we see each and every one in the greater source field in the highest living love as well. And we see each and every one of us come in with 4 walls. Everybody has a right on this planet to live in a decent home with 4 walls. Everybody on this planet has a right to have a home and a place to live other than a tree or a mud hut or a cave, or unless you're Anthony Kiedis in the 80s under a bridge, maybe. But otherwise, everybody has that right. And there is enough on this planet to give everybody a 2-bedroom house. 2 bedrooms and an acre of land in Texas. You heard me. That's everybody. Every man, woman, and child, even babies, can get a 2-bedroom house, stick it on an acre of land, and have all that population density in Texas. And we'd have plenty of space to spare. So we don't have an overpopulation problem. We never did. We have an inner city, a large city population density issue, but we are not, and am not overpopulated when you can shovel everybody into Texas and give them an acre of land and a 2,000 square foot 2-bedroom house. Also, you can make a 3-bedroom house out of 2,000 square feet if you wanted to. Also, in that house, everybody should have the right to fresh water. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be dragging water from a lake or from a river or from a pit and taking it to the water, taking it to a fire and setting it in a big cauldron and burning and boiling it until they can drink it and boil it up. And no, everybody has the right to fresh and clean water. There are 6 different companies that created boxes that you too can place on a table. And as long as you have 10% or more humidity, you can pull the water right out of thin air. And of course, today Alexis will be live this dawning, I think at 10 o'clock as well, or even earlier throughout the day. She's live for quite a while. And so there's no reason why anybody should not have fresh water and fruits and vegetables. No reason why anybody should be hungry either. We live on a planet that produces enough food. Sadly, 50% of that produced food never makes it to the table, never makes it to your restaurant, what have you, or gets thrown away within the restaurant, or how much food do you throw away on a daily basis as well. So if we were a little more careful and a little more caring, we could feed everybody instantaneously, easy, and have plenty of food to spare. We see each and everybody on this planet with purpose and love. There's no reason why you weren't generally born out of love, generally. And you weren't born without a purpose. You did come to this planet with a purpose. It's the unloving of your universe and in yourself that took away the purpose. Generally speaking, your purpose is taken away from yourself. And so if you can find the love within yourself, you can also find your purpose. As everybody on this planet has a right to that love and purpose on this planet. You are loved. You are generally conceived in love. And so there's no reason why you should not have love. And you are here on this planet walking for a reason. May you find that purpose as well as everybody should be in that purpose. We see the governments of the world who have been lying, grifting, grafting, stealing, and whatnot from their citizens, apologizing for the lying, grifting, grafting, stealing, and what they've done to their militaries as well. And the armies of the world, of course, see the lying, grifting, grafting, and stealing and manipulation of energies and apologize to those the other side of the battlefield that they would have shot as they meet in the middle to shake hands. And we see that, right, exactly. And we see the governments of the world apologizing to their citizens for all this chicanery and stuff that they had done. And we see them having a bass fishing contest. And whoever the greatest bass fisherman is, and whoever fisherwoman, and whoever can pull the biggest bass, they can say that they can rule the world and they can fish the best and they can do whatever they want. But we'll go rule our own universes instead. We see each and every one of us here on this channel, in this live, in the highest love, in the highest being, in their highest self. We see each other in the highest abundance. We see everybody's universe as healed, cleared, and moving forward. And we see all the issues, all the problems that you and each and every one of us feel we have in our universe as what? Resolved. We see the planet, of course, Mother Gaia, with no X's nor O's in the sky. We see her, of course, also with no forever chemicals nor plastics in her earth or on her waters. And with that, we take the love that we've been spinning up and holding for planet Earth, that a reverse tornado, and we release it. Ends, it floats up and lands into the greatest source field and sends out our hearts to everybody else's heart and blends with the greatest source field. We say hallelujah. So it is. And we seal it off with so it shall be. Shoo. All right, guys. Another day's useless image is spent. That's not me. That's Jim Morrison there. But no, we are also. Oh, Dale, you found Ace of Clubs card. I just realized. Found out what that means. All right, guys, thank you all so much for being here. You all are amazing. Grateful to each and every one of you. And if you're still in your darkness, as you release it and realize you are your light, it makes it easier to create your loving, living universe in the light body versus your dark body as your cells spread out, as you step forward and start to see things in a better manner. And again, guys, I do love each and every one of you, can say that and do feel that. And I am grateful. And I do love our family, and I do love you guys. I may have come off a little heavy last night, more karmically than anything, but physical love, yeah, I never felt. But you guys from this from YouTube and all, I do feel that, and I feel you guys. You're amazing, and one day at a time. It's all learning, guys, and so where you haven't been, you will be, and so as I step up and step into love more and more each day, grateful, grateful. I pulled Ruin's tool and used them for various things. Yes, mostly old souls here. All right, guys. So have an amazing day. See you all later. Alexis will be live shortly. And of course, we'll see you at Truth Wave. There you go. So Alexis won't be live till after Truth Wave. We'll see you at Truth Wave in exactly a half an hour. If you want to join us at the top of the hour and skip the banter, you are welcome to. But otherwise, guys, Val, thank you. Lottie, thank you. Karen, thank you. Have a great day, guys. Stay as awesome as you are, and I will see you all in the next. As Victor would do. I love when he does that. Dale, look up. Alexis, love you. Play Love, Remember, love you. Karen, love you. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Millie.